Good evening. It's Thursday, March the 22nd, 2018, and we welcome you to another episode of SKP. I'm your host, Corinne Harris.
And I'm Stephen Alexander. In today's episode, we have special guest, Miss Cindy McElroy from the APSU Communication Department here to talk about her friend Mike Robinson.
In today's topic, as you know, spring has arrived and many doctors are concerned with your health. Steve and I will discuss new sunscreen guidelines for infants as the temperatures increases.
So sit back, kick back, and relax. Because why? It's SKP time. New federal guidelines recommend doctors start offering skin cancer prevention as early as 6 months old. That's a drastic change from previous recommendations. Reed Deanon has a closer look in today's health of the minute, excuse me.
Before a baby learns to walk, they should get used to never leaving the house without sunscreen. That's according to new recommendations from the U.S. Preventative Services Task Force, an independent panel of experts. It updated previous guidelines from 2012 that suggested skin cancer prevention and education begin at age 10. Now it says it should begin when a child is 6 months old. Doctors are now encouraged to suggest babies start using sunscreen and wear protective clothing when going outdoors. The task force says children and teens exposed to the sun's harmful UV rays are at greater risk for developing skin cancer as adults. The guidelines are especially critical for people under the age of 24 who have fair skin, freckles, and a family history of skin cancer. People who use tanning beds or burn easily are also at higher risk for the disease. The new recommendations were based on a review of 21 studies focusing on preventing skin cancer. For today's Health Minute, I'm Reed Binion.
Before a baby learns to walk, they should get used to never leaving the house without sunscreen. That's according to new recommendations from the U.S. Preventative Services Task Force, an independent panel of experts. It updated previous guidelines from 2012 that suggested skin cancer prevention and education begin at age 10.
Now it says it should begin when a child is 6 months old. Doctors are now encouraged to suggest babies start using sunscreen and wear protective clothing when going outdoors. The task force says children and teens exposed to the sun's harmful UV rays are at greater risk for developing skin cancer as adults.
The guidelines are especially critical for people under the age of 24 who have fair skin, freckles, and a family history of skin cancer. People who use tanning beds or burn easily are also at higher risk for the disease. The new recommendations were based on a review of 21 studies focusing on preventing skin cancer. So, Stephen, what are your thoughts about children wearing sunscreen at a young age?
I just think that's a great idea. I see all these babies, you know, it's springtime, it's going to be getting warm, the pool's going to be opening up in May. After Memorial Day, most people open up their pool. But I think that it's very important that you put sunscreen not only on your babies, just yourself, because the sun does have a lot of harmful UV rays.
Exactly.
It has a lot of harmful UV rays, and you don't think, you know, you go out and you're having a good time and you don't think anything about how damaging throughout the years, if you continue to not wear sunscreen, it's not gonna look good when you get older. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was thinking the same way, but also with us wearing sunscreen every day, we need to avoid the strongest rays of the days, because you know it's different peak times for when the sun is.
Oh yeah, it's hot. It's most hot because between 10 and 2, the sun is its hottest. So you shouldn't be outside without sunscreen between then and that. And they say you're supposed to use an SPH of 30 at least if you're going outside. A lot of people try to get the 100, but you can use a 30 and it still be okay.
And also wear sunglasses also.
Yes, always wear sunglasses because, like I said, you might be thinking, why are they talking about sunscreen and protection? Like today it's 50-something degrees. It's not that hot outside, but the sun is out. And with the sun being out, it can still damage your skin.
It can, especially when you're driving down the car. Driving down the car.
Driving down the car.
When you're driving down the road, I always have my sunglasses on.
Yeah.
Because like the sun just be beaming in my eyes. And, you know, like I'm so short, like my visor don't cover the sun. And it like so I have to wear my sunglasses.
Right. And like I said, besides of health benefits, also putting yourself at risk for skin cancer, far as tanning is just a no-no. you know, I know people that tan, I know people that like to lay out in the sun, but just be really careful with that.
Yeah, because it can
you know?
cause skin cancer or even damage to your skin.
It can. And like I said, we're talking about kids, but I mean, this applies to
Yeah, it
adults
applies
too.
to everyone.
Everybody. And also, too, be cautious of tanning, like the amount of tanning you do. Like,
So what do you mean?
Because some people tan every day. Like some people are tanning every day.
I actually knew a person who would tan every day or every other day.
Really?
I at least say at least once a month.
Some
if
of
you're
my
gonna
friends
tan.
do that. Some of my friends tan every day. I say, y'all need to stop doing that. Y'all gonna be a piece of baked chicken. You know, it's with skin. We can't be tanning like that every day. Come on now.
I totally agree.
You know, I guess we gotta just do what we gotta do. I don't know. I gotta tell my friends like, hey, I don't want you guys to like get skin cancer. I just
You
want
know
to
what?
be
After
okay.
today, I'm going to send a message to my family like, please get the children some sunscreen when you go out to the
Right,
sun.
right. Well, it looks like we have to take a commercial break, but when we'll return, we'll be back with Miss Cindy McElroy from the APSU Department of Communications. Stay tuned. You're watching SKP.
I'm Andrea Bender. I'm a senior and I'm studying graphic design. I chose my major coming right out of high school because I knew that I wanted to do something with art, but I didn't really know what. And once I've graduated, I will be the first in our immediate family to hold a bachelor's degree. And the only way that I could manage to get out of here in 4 years is to take 15 hours every single semester. And on top of that 15 hours, I have to complete 75 hours of work study every semester. So to complete my 75 hours and make as much work study money as I can and do all of my artwork, I am constantly running around and I'm constantly working. What drives me is completing that and bringing that pride, you know, home to my family because they're all really excited for me. No matter what department you're in, no matter where you're gonna end up in life, right now as it stands, we are all in the exact same place together. So we just need to be kinder to one another.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Stephen Alexander, alongside with my co-host, Corinne Harris. Our guest today is one true gem. She is an inspiration, spiritual connector, motivator, and most importantly, a true friend here to discuss her friend Mike Robinson's battle with cancer. It's Miss Cindy McElroy. Thank you for coming to the show, Miss Cindy.
Thank you so much for having me. And first of all, on behalf of everyone involved with the benefits for Mike Robinson, Mike Robinson's family, and Mike, thank you so much.
Yes, yes.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. It's beautiful outside. It really is.
We get to enjoy it after the show.
That's
Yeah,
right.
there we go.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh goodness, what do you want to know here? Let's see. I've been a musician for about 30 plus years. Been working at Austin Peay for about 10 of those years, and I've made some great friends. Worked with some great artists about town, and Mike Robinson just happens to be one of those artists.
So we know that you're here to discuss an important topic, and we would like to know the community's response to the news about Mike Robinson.
It was immediate. It was. Barely had time to turn around. Got a phone call from Mike Bryant early one morning, and it was all systems go. Next thing I know, there are 3 benefits planned. There are GoFundMe accounts, all kinds of information, which I'm hoping that we'll have posted
Yes.
throughout.
we would definitely
Okay, but it's just been an amazing turnout and support for this wonderful family.
Now, Rhonda also has a message for friends, family, and everyone who has been sending their prayers and good thoughts. The message was written on her Facebook page on March the 7th.
Yes, and Rhonda's message says, the news we received last week was extremely overwhelming, but the outcome and pouring love and support and prayers have been overwhelming. Times like these have reminded us that some amazing people are in our community, and we are also very thankful. Our friends, family have been extraordinary with love and support. Mike started his first round of treatments this week and is doing well physically as well as spiritually.
So we want to thank you, everyone, for supporting not only Rhonda and Mike, but their children. They appreciate everyone who is helping them every step of the way. There are fundraisers and benefits that are coming up to support Mike. Miss Cindy, can you tell us about those events and benefits?
Sure. Right now, as I said, they're just coming up, as we speak. But right now, there is a benefit on April 7th at the River Club in Clarksville, Tennessee, and they do have a Facebook page, and you can follow them and get more information. But it is an event, and they're calling it a fundraiser for Mike Robinson's battle with cancer. It is from 5 to 8 on the 7th of April. They're going to have meals, $10 plates of food, and they're going to have silent auction items, raffles, and 50-50 matching money pots. So also O'Neill's on Madison Street, they also have a Facebook page. Go out and like them. From 3 p.m. on April 14th till closing. And they're going to also have several bands. There's going to be silent auction and raffles as well. There's also one, and I don't know very much about this one, but it is at the warehouse here in Clarksville. They do also have a Facebook page. You can go out there and like them and get more information. And I believe that's March 30th. So there are 3 great benefits with live bands and entertainment. And there's also a golf scramble, and there's a GoFundMe account, and there are also F&M Bank has any F&M Bank. You can go in Clarksville, Tennessee. You can go in and just let them know that you're wanting to make a donation to the Mike Robinson account, and they will take it from there.
Okay. So if you would like to know more information on the event on April 7th at the Red River Club, contact Mike Bryant at his email, my70te can't see at hotmail.com.
Yeah, it's my telly.
My telly, okay.
TELE at AP, or excuse me, at hotmail.com. Oh my goodness. Sorry, Mike. But that is the River Club in Clarksville, the River Club. And then O'Neill's, Robin Goodrich. We'll be able to speak with him by phone.
So also, if you would like to know more information on the benefit on April the 14th at O'Neill, just contact Robin Goodrich by phone at 931-802-5577 or email at robingoodrich@gmail.com. You can also contact O'Neill Bar and Grill on their Facebook page.
Yes, and F&M Bank has an account set up for Mike Robinson listed in Mike and Rhonda's name, and it's entitled the donation account. You can donate at any F&M bank located in Clarksville, Tennessee. There is no contact person at the bank that you need to ask for. We will be right back with more with Miss Cindy McElroy.
Well,
You're watching SKP.
Thank you.
Welcome back to SKP. I'm your host, Corinne Harris, along with my co-host, Stephen Alexander. We're back in the studio with the wonderful and inspirational woman, Miss Cindy.
So, Miss Cindy, you've been working on a project at Austin Peay State University, and with Miss Cindy Marsh and its students with the art and design building.
Yes.
So, can you tell us a little bit about that? What is Moving Paper?
Moving Papers is a project that Cindy Marsh is actually working on with her students, and they were very kind to invite me to sing, to provide some music for this. And what it is, they're sculptures of paper, actually moving paper, and I will go in on the 27th and record, I believe it is a song by Nina Simone, I'm Feeling Good, and then they will use that recording to go and coincide with the paper and the art movement and everything. And it's going to be a great show.
Can we actually go watch you?
I'm sure you can. Well, that would be fun. But it's Tuesday night that they're going to do this, and it's exciting. I'm looking very forward to it.
Now,
Cindy Marsh is unbelievable. She's just great.
What other projects do you guys work on?
Well, I don't have, this will be my first project working with Cindy Marsh, although we've discussed it several times, getting together and doing some things. So hopefully down the road, that will be in the near future. We'll get together and do some more things.
That'd be awesome.
So, also, too, you inspire so many people.
Well, thank you.
So many people.
Thank
People
you.
love you. And you inspire them through your music,
Thank you.
your loving nature,
Thank you.
and just you being you. So can you tell us how you inspire people?
I think it's
Because
just...
you being here, I'm sorry to interrupt, but you being here today is an inspiration.
Well, thank you. Well, it's people like Mike Robinson that inspire me. It's people like Mike Bryant and Robin and all these people who are getting together, the Warehouse and the River Club and O'Neill's, all these people who inspire me to do good. And not only that group of people, but the extended people, you know, the church communities, the friends, the family, everybody just rallying. The community of Clarksville is just, we are known for our outreach. And Austin P is such a great basis for that outreach. You know, they partner with so many people in the community, and we've got a military base that we partner very closely with. And so my inspiration comes from others and my faith. I have a lot of faith, and I'm sure you know that.
That also brings us to our next question. Where does your strong faith come from?
I think trust. You have to trust in your inner spirit. You have to trust in, and you have to trust to that. You know, I have a lot of faith in God, and I have a lot of faith in my friends and my ability to learn and to educate. And I think one of the greatest things that we can be is true to ourselves. Whatever the case may be, our faith has got to stand for something, and you've got to trust and believe in yourself. Otherwise, nothing gets done. And I think that faith is peace.
It is.
So faith is peace, and peace is trust.
So you have to have peace within yourself.
You have to have peace within yourself.
I strongly believe in that. So how do you influence students? Because, you know, let's be honest, sometimes students doesn't have that same intellect as an older adult might have. You know what I mean? More established adult. Because we're becoming adults ourselves, but still, you know?
Experiences. And I think that every experience we make and we go through, whether it's good or bad, we are able to develop our trust and our faith based on those experiences. You know, going back to, again, the situation with Mike Robinson, if it were not for his faith and his trust and his belief system, it would be very difficult to be handed the kind of you know, information that he was given here.
Right,
and
right.
I think all of us, I think all students have the ability to step outside of themselves and try new things. I think with that, I think it's exciting when you have that faith and that trust and that belief system and that peace about trying new things, that you're not afraid, you know, sometimes out of things that may not go the way we planned, something better evolves.
Right.
So it's just a matter of just taking that step out.
And do you find music has helped you to
sure.
get the rhythm
Sure.
of faith?
Sure. One complements the other.
Yeah.
And again, with all those things combined comes a feeling of peace and satisfaction. Ultimately, knowing that you have achieved something in your heart that hopefully will bless others and be something that they'll take away.
Stephen and I.
Well, thank you.
Every day.
Every day. It's
Thank
like no
you,
matter
and you as well.
what
to
we're
me.
going through, or we could be feeling down, or even like stressing over schoolwork. You're always there to motivate us every step of the way.
Yes, because she's like Mama Cindy. You know?
Yeah.
She takes care of her babies, you know, and that says a lot about who you are. And for you being here today discussing Mike Robinson, that says even more about who you are as a person.
Thank you.
Because you could have just made this about you today, but you want to make it about Mike Robinson.
We are really, again, the support system, I cannot take any of the credit. This began before I even knew what was going on. People were already in the works, making things happen for this beautiful family. So again, I can't even begin to take credit. I just want to do what I can do and be there for him. So.
Right. And on behalf of us, we want to say, you know, we're going to keep you in our thoughts. Everything's going to be okay.
Yes.
And everything's going to be okay. Just stay positive.
That's right.
And Miss Cindy, thank you for coming to our show and
Thank
telling us
you.
a little bit, and the viewers about Mike Robinson. We hope that those of you who support Mike Robinson and the family will go and donate to the event. So we appreciate you watching, and guys, we'll be right back with more of SKP.
That's right. Keep on praying.
You can help support Austin Peay students who don't have enough to eat by donating to the Save Our Students Food Pantry. The Save Our Students Food Pantry is looking for soup, pasta, canned meat, canned beans, peanut butter, and fruit. You can drop off your donations at the food pantry on Home Avenue. It's open Tuesdays through Friday, 8:30 until 4. For more information, call 221-1620, a campus reminder from Austin Peay.
Thank you for tuning in to SKP. Remember to follow us on Facebook at Stephen Korean Perspectives and on Instagram and Twitter at SKP Productions.
We will see you next Thursday with more news and entertainment. So remember to tune in on Thursdays at 3 p.m. to catch us live on CDE Channel 9, Spectrum 192, and UVerse 99 in Middle Tennessee. If you cannot catch us live, you can watch the episode on YouTube under APSU-TV/SKP.
And also, we're going to try something different. We want you guys, when we post content, to let us know what you think of the show. You know?
Exactly, yes. Like it, share it, and also if you want to come to the show, you can DM us. It depends on if you're on our Instagram or on Facebook. You have to messenger us. And what's Twitter? I don't use
Twitter. I don't know about Twitter neither. But
Maybe.
Look, we're young,
Yeah.
and people think young people know about all these social medias, but we don't know much about that. do
Yes,
we?
but definitely, like, you all can come to the show and be a guest.
Yes, you can. Come to the show anytime. And like I said, give us feedback too. Ask us and let us know if you want something new on the show. We're just trying to do something different here. So just let us know. Anything the viewers might want to see, we're willing to try. Okay?
Also, we're willing to do different topics on the show.
That's right. And we're always looking for new topics, so just keep that in mind, okay? So we have to go, but always remember to, let's go pee.
pee.